What's up everybody, my name is Don and today we're going to be playing this Haunted Castle game. It's a retelling of the first Castlevania game from 1986, only except now, Simon's hitched. He's married. Ghosts and Goblins did that first! Rip-off artist. You may think that this arcade version is just like a standard Castlevania affair, right? Oh no, you are so wrong about that. This game is completely different compared to almost all of the other Castlevania games of this time. And when I say this game is different, I mean everything is different. Control-wise, atmosphere-wise, and even weapon-wise. Like, tell me a game where Simon Belmont actually wields a sword like a normal hero should. And not only that, this first level is probably one of the hardest first levels in any game ever. For this section, you could just whip the flying bricks out of the air. They follow a very particular pattern, so memorize that and you should be golden. Now, let me tell you why Haunted Castle does not work as a game. It's the hit detection. Simon's hitbox is way larger than the sprite itself. So there will be moments where Simon will get hit by something that in all actuality is nowhere even close to him. And to top it all off, some of the smaller enemies have really precise hitboxes, so you gotta be on point, otherwise you'll just miss them. You gotta be careful on this first level here. Enemies will spawn right in front of you and will attack you if you're not prepared, so be prepared. No, I'm not even gonna sing the Lion King this time. You almost got me. I got a bomb! A new sub-weapon to the series, or it could just be Christian censorship from the other games. You know, holy water. Holy. Anyway, the bomb explodes and that's basically all it does. You'll have bats that come flying in from both sides of the screen. If you crouch where I'm crouching right now, the bats will never touch you. Guaranteed. And here's the first boss of the game, Medusa. She's kinda tricky. She'll send out these miniature snakes to bite at Simon's ankles. You gotta jump over those and trying to get into range in order to attack her. However, she'll be constantly backing away from you. Dramatic Castlevania pose? No, I screwed up there. Here we are at the second level, and this is where the game skyrockets in difficulty. Dramatically. It's like going from Kirby to Gradius 3. Okay, maybe not Gradius 3, but just insanity. You will fight these skeletons that will collapse whenever you attack them. However, they will rise again as specters and fly towards your face. You gotta duck those really quickly in order to avoid taking unnecessary damage. Whip upgrade! Simon now has the Morning Star, which is something. I'm not gonna say it doesn't do damage, but it does a little bit of damage. It's better than the average vampire killer, I'll say that much. And just like in any traditional Castlevania game, touching the water will kill you. Well, you can touch the water, but you can't get submerged in it. If your head's below the surface, you will die. And here's the odd thing about Haunted Castle. Simon can just barely control his mid-air jumps. He can jump from a standstill and then veer to the left or right, but you can't just jump to the right and then change in mid-air to the left. Good old trusty stopwatch, always there to freeze time when you need it. This version takes 2 hearts instead of the usual 5. And then you got these sand mud golem things that like to respawn whenever you attack them. So you just have to back up, then attack them, then back up, then attack them, and then you should pass through. They're kind of annoying. And then you got the bats here, which are actually kind of annoying in this area because they're flying around and you're jumping around too. Be sure to press the start button because if you press anything else, it's back to the beginning of the game. And also be sure to use your credits to increase your health bar because the enemies here will do a lot of damage. Like half a health bar's worth of damage. It's freaking insane. And the checkpoints in Haunted Castle are bullshit. Arcade game, that's why. I don't know if this game is supposed to be a parody, but Simon's walk animation as well as his get hit animation's just really stupid to look at. Oh no, get the heart! That heart is mine! Get the heart! Get the heart! Get the heart! Yeah, there we go. The stair motions in this game are just really awkward. It works like every other Castlevania game where you have to hold up in order to get onto the stairs, but way stiffer than usual. Man, this music kicks ass. The music is the best part of this game. Nobody's gonna remember Haunted Castle for its riveting gameplay. No, they'll remember it for the soundtrack. Or how difficult it was, but mainly for the music. It is a super 80s sounding soundtrack, and I love it. So for this boss, I just cheese him with the stopwatch. I'm a cheap bastard, I know. Stage 3 sucks. You got these hunchback enemies that like to jump at you when they get close, and like I said before, some of these enemies have really weird hitboxes. And these hunchbacks are no exception, but there is a way to counter them. You got a sub-weapon called the cross here. The cross just goes straight out in front of you, but it's real useful for those enemies that just jump into the air like those damn hunchbacks. Goodbye, bloody tears. Now, this is a really surreal part of the level. Simon gets whisked away into another dimension, and he has to fight 3 harpies. Why couldn't they put these harpies in the actual stage itself? I'm not sure. Alright, time to go back to Castlevania. What the hell happened there? Yay, I got the cross! Okay, so I got the cross, and now I can actually defend myself against these guys. That portrait's a bit on the nose, come on Konami. And this game is actually devious enough to make food attack you. Why are there just chicken legs attacking me out of nowhere? But if you kill a chicken leg, you get a torch. That still makes no sense. The torch can be useful too, it's just the holy water in concept. bursts into flames on the floor and everything, unlike the bomb where it just explodes. And here's Simon's final weapon upgrade in the game, the sword. Now he's just everyman hero, but he can hit stuff real hard. The sword concept does make sense because, you know, sword stab, but there's a reason why Dracula using the whip. Wow, that's a plot twist right there. M. Night Shyamalan can't think of that shit. Why the Belmonts use the whip and why the whip kills vampires. Dub the name Vampire Killer. The Vampire Killer was first used to destroy Dracula in 1476 by Trevor Belmont. After this, it was passed down through the generations of the Belmont family until the 18th century. You know, Richter Belmont. So I guess you can consider Trevor Belmont to be the first true vampire killer. Even though Simon did it first, and he did the best. Simon's the best Belmont, damn it! Before I get into that tangent, the Vampire Killer is basically just a whip that's imbued with magical powers in order to destroy vampires and is passed down through generation and generation. Though it might start off as a standard whip, it can actually transform into a Morning Star too, and a chain whip. So it's pretty versatile. Just count on a Castlevania game with a Belmont or a Morris, because they're Belmonts, to have a whip, because that's their shtick. They always gotta have a whip. They're into that kinky shit, I guess. And maybe Dracula is too. I don't want to know what he does in his spare time. Get down the stairs, Simon. Boomerang! I miss that channel so much. This boss is simple, but this is the point of the game where the janky hitboxes start to play a factor in the boss fights. I'm not sure if his groin, chest, or stomach is his hitbox, but sometimes my attacks pass through him and sometimes I hit him. Like, look at that. I just hit him in the feet and he died. Like, what the hell happened? That's not supposed to be the hitbox, but who cares? He's dead. Anywho, I'll see you in part 2. Play us out, 80s.